Hello, how's it going? This is Alan. Thanks for coming to another video. We're gonna get started with a new reading. And I got a few different cards in the actual couple games from What Do You Mean? And let's get deep. So that's gonna help us give a little extra twist on our readings, okay? All right, first of all, this video is only intended for mature audiences and it's only intended for entertainment purposes. So with that said, please be completely responsible with your decisions, all right? I'm gonna first pick up a card over here. When you're about to play 3 hours of Fortnite, so we are talking about maybe someone who's been gambling, someone who's been playing a lot of video games. And then we got another card. Which of your friends do you think will be the first to become a millionaire? Is that gonna be you? Is that gonna be your friend? And then we'll pick up another one as well. What do we have here? Oh, that cool meme of the little African boy is looking like, yeah, what you up to? Give me some bullshit. So I feel like someone probably got some different ways of playing the game. You know, I think it ties a whole lot about responsibilities and people not taking you seriously. That's what I think is going on. Okay. Let's get this deck over here. I love this Oracle deck. Victory. Fraud and misrepresentation. And one more. Spiritual troubles. Victory, we got fraud and misrepresentations, and the spiritual troubles. So these are our starter cards. Then we're gonna get going over here, just so we have something to talk about, right? I'll get the original tarot. And then let's see what's the story about. I think people have been thinking that you're not capable of doing things. Right? People have been just thinking and doubting that you can actually get things done. But drop down below in the comments. I can do whatever I need to do. All right, let's see. What's the first card? Oh, it just jumped out. The Devil. So here, I think we're probably pretty much looking at we are getting out of bad habits. We're getting out of bad conditions. We're getting out of domination that others have upon us. Okay. Oh, yeah. Apparently we got another card over here. A Page of Cups. It looks like maybe a new relationship. It looks like you got a little fish coming out of that little cup. You know, maybe someone new is coming up to you. I got the Empress. This woman this woman or this feminine energy is coming up with a full set of abundance, power. It's someone powerful. It's someone who knows what they want. Someone who's got, you know, the verve to actually keep going strong. So just keep an eye on if you ever meet someone who is very creative, you know, very luxurious. What do we have here? We got a 3 of Cups. We talk about union. We got relationship. We probably got a relationship coming up to you. Okay, you probably have been going through a bad spot at the moment. So apparently, you know, I think we're probably talking about work. You know, who do you think is going to become the first millionaire? You know, people have been doubting you or looking you sideways, right? But you do have victory against fraud and misrepresentation and spiritual troubles. What else we're gonna find on the way? A nostalgia. Looking at nostalgic moments, you're probably gonna look behind. You're probably someone from your past. You're gonna see and you're gonna think about. Would that be a good thing? Is this nostalgic feeling a good thing? What is that about? No. So you got over here the 4 of Cups. It's not gonna be a good thing for you, just because you would think that. Just think about when you have a collection book, right? And then you have all the sorts of different stickers, but let's say you buy a pack and then one of your cards are repeated. You probably don't want to do that. You know, this 1 cup is just gonna pop up out of fucking nowhere, while you already got those 3 cups that you're contemplating. Perhaps that's not a good thing. Just leave the past behind. You know what I mean? And got the 2 of Wands on the reverse. That's probably gonna happen because the both of you don't have the same mindset. You both don't have the same motivation. So it's probably leave the past in the past. Since all of these people are probably, you know, have been probably just doubting of your capacity. You know, when you're about to play 3 hours of Fortnite, and you know that's when, you know, when you get ready and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get shit done. Not really, you're playing video games, but in that context, you're ready to, you know, put your game in play. Oh, got this card over here. 3 of Pentacles. We're talking about a union. Probably you're gonna have someone, a material partnership that will be beneficial for you instead of looking for that, instead of from that person from the past. We're just gonna pick 2 more cards just to finish up this reading. What are the future influences of this reading for whoever needs to see? Temperance. Make sure you are always keeping things balanced. Don't forget to, you know, keep your finances in check, keep your work in check. Keep your people in check. I see the one cup of water flowing to the other. You got the little angel over here. You would think it's pretty wise to, you know, just because you're moving on in life, you're going up in life, you're ready to move up in life, that you're gonna leave the past completely behind. You know, just be humble about it. Be balanced about it. And one more as the last card. And we got the Justice on a reverse. Be fair to others. You know, just because you do have good things coming up for you, it looks like this is a really good reading. You know, you're getting out of bad habits. There's a new relationship maybe coming up. It looks like it's someone powerful, someone really creative, responsible. You do have a union. That may bring you some nostalgia about it. But, you know, the past is going to try to come back at you. But don't let it, because you guys don't have the very same motivations. Look up. You're still gonna have other material opportunities coming up. Stay balanced and be careful to not do any injustice once that comes up. What else you need to know? You got 4 of Wands. Yeah, be careful to not be, you know, just try to be humble. Just be careful to not commit any injustice. Otherwise, you are not going to be welcome back to the place you came from. Okay? If that's what you're looking for. Just remember, this is not definitive. This may be happening, but it is up to you what you're going to do with your destiny. All right? Well, that's it. I'm going to finish this one, and I hope you have a good one. Peace. Bye-bye.